You've been working out and now your shoulder hurts? Then I have just the right video for you. My name is Hannah and I'm a trained Liebscher Bracht therapist. Now, to start, come onto your mat. Go into a quadruped position. Make sure your hips are above your knees and then bring your hands forward as far as you can. Let your upper body hang towards the floor and pull your sternum towards your knees. And then you will feel a distinct stretch in your shoulder area. You may also feel a blockage in the shoulder area. That's perfectly all right, but please only go to your limit that is bearable for you to hold the 2 minutes. Then, press your hands as hard as you can into the mat as if you want to bring your hands to your knees and hold that. And release. Go further into the stretch. You can put your feet down, however it's comfortable. You can put your toes up or put your feet flat. Make sure your center of gravity is back above your knees and not too far forward at your shoulders. And again, press your hands firmly into the floor as hard as you can. Again, watch your limit here. 3, 2, 1, release, and go further into the stretch. Most of the time, the pain in the shoulder joint is caused by an overload and swelling of the tendons, leading to a bottleneck in your shoulder joint. That's what we're releasing now. Inhale deeply, and exhale deeply, and one last time. Press your hands into the floor as hard as you can. Hold, and slowly release. Once again, go further into the stretch, and please always pay attention to your personal pain threshold. That means from 1 to 10. 10 is when you start to resist mentally or physically. We want to be just below that. And you're almost there. Very good. Release slowly and circle your shoulders for a second. And now we go into the next exercise, a chest stretch. For this, bend your left elbow over 90 degrees. Turn up to your right side and support yourself with your right hand at about a face level. Then take your right foot over your left so that you feel the stretch in the chest area of your left arm. Again, let's hold it for 2 minutes. It's very important that you hold the stretch with me for 2 minutes because the fascial system only starts to let go after 30 seconds. And that is exactly what we need to release this bottleneck in your shoulder. And push your elbow into the mat firmly, as hard as you can. And slowly release. Very good. Go further into the stretch. Either push yourself higher with your right arm or take your right leg a little further back. Be sure to stay in this stretch with me for 2 minutes. And tense a second time. Press your left elbow as hard as you can into the mat. 3, 2, 1 more. Slowly release and go further into the stretch. Imagine that you push the armpit towards the floor. It doesn't have to touch the floor, but you get a stronger stretch. Again, watch your limit. And one last time, press elbow firmly into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last time, go further into the stretch. You're almost there. Hang in there. Okay, and slowly turn back around. Lay on the left edge of the mat and we'll do the other side. bend your right arm over 90 degrees. Support yourself with your left arm at face level. Bend your left leg so you get more of a stretch in your right shoulder. And again, imagine that you push your armpit towards the floor so that you get more stretch in the chest area. And then press your elbow into the floor as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Go further into the stretch. For this, you can support yourself more with your hand or take your foot backwards so that you get a stronger stretch. Second time, press your elbow into the floor as hard as you can. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and go further into the stretch. Even if it pulls hard and maybe pinches a little now and then, don't worry. By all means, stay in the stretch with me, but still be aware of your personal limit. If you feel you have to come out of this exercise, you have gone beyond your limit, and then pull back a little bit. And the third time, press your elbow into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one last time, go further into the stretch. Make sure you hold on here. This is very, very important for your shoulders. Okay, very good. There you go. Turn back again and loosen up your shoulders a bit. Then sit on your butt. Hands shoulder width behind your body, hands pointing away from your body. And then sternum up. And then you have the stretch on the front, stretching from your shoulder into your arm. If you don't have enough stretch, you move a little further forward with the buttocks. Make sure your sternum is up towards the ceiling. And then hold the stretch. Okay, first time, press hands firmly into the mat as if to bring the hands forward. Make sure you press equally hard with both hands. And release. Continue into the stretch. Lift your sternum or move your buttocks a little further forward. With this exercise, you stretch your biceps. And if you stretch your biceps regularly, you will have more space in your shoulder joint. All right, second round. Press your hands solidly into the mat. Press, press, press. And 3, 2, 1, release. Continue into the stretch. Breathe deeply. With each breath, you strengthen the stretch. And after these exercises, you will definitely feel a difference in your shoulders. And you will also notice immediately that your range of movement has increased again, and the whole thing feels lighter. Okay, last round. Press your hands solidly into the floor and do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and go further into the stretch again. And almost done. Pull your feet towards you, take some momentum, and come up. Circle the shoulders, loosen them briefly. Finally, we do the fascia rolling massage to get that shoulder joint even freer. Here we work on the tension points more selectively. Take your foam roller, place it diagonally under the armpit, and we want to go to the back wall of the armpit. That is, in the direction of the triceps. Lie on the roller and then rock forward and backward a little. And you will notice that there is a point that this is uncomfortable. When you have that, you are just right. If you notice that you can't quite reach the point with the roller, no problem. You can also try it with the ball to see if you can reach it better. You can hold the point or rock it dynamically forwards and backwards to release the point. If you don't have a fascia roller, no problem. Then take a ball, maybe a massage ball or tennis ball, whatever you have on hand, and try that out. And if you want to order our foam roller, just click here. With the foam rollers, you get directly to the base of the triceps. We now need the counterpart because we stretched the biceps in the previous exercise. And with the foam roller, you can get to this point to create a balance in your shoulder area. Okay, very good. The last thing we're going to do is take the ball. For that, you grab the top of your shoulder blade and slide up to the middle like that a little bit. Then we're right on top of a muscle that does external rotation. For this, we stretch the chest earlier, which is responsible for internal rotation. And we have to relax the opposite muscle a little bit. And for that, you lie on the point. When you have the point, you will feel it. It is very uncomfortable. Stay on it, but watch your limit. You can keep your head in the air or put it down, whatever is more comfortable for you. If you feel you haven't quite got the point yet, no problem. Then roll a little on the spot until you get the point. If you want to intensify the exercise, here is a variation where you simply make a waving motion. Stay in the exercise, your shoulders will love it. And you stay on the point until it has subsided. If your shoulders feel a little overstimulated for 5 to 10 minutes after the exercise, that is perfectly fine. That is normal. The body reacts to it. If the feeling lasts longer, you know that the next time you do the exercise, you should lower the intensity just a little. If you have shoulder problems, it makes sense to include the thoracic spine, and you can find videos for that here. If you want to subscribe to our channel, click here. I'm glad you joined us. We'll see you next time.